So welcome to a quick presentation on our mail service, which is secure, which comes with complete support, including telephonic, and we'll show you why this is very important, and which is economical. And we have made it in, crafted it in India here based on the feedback that we have got from our customers. Because what we notice is that companies in India, especially small and medium enterprises, have some very unique requirements, and the usual MNC kind of services do not address these requirements. So we have created a service, and we are adding a lot of features very specifically for Indian companies. So let's start with the first aspect of a proper email service, which is strong spam filtering. So today, as you know, spam filtering is very, very important. Uh, so a good spam filter results in good IT, improving your complete IT security, and definitely it makes your users very productive. And so we've seen, for example, a machine tools company in Ludhiana, they migrated to our service. And so they were having severe spam problems in their previous email service. And the day after we had a cutover, the next day they thought that something had gone wrong because their inbox was had very few mails of all the users. So when IT checked, they realized that actually all the spams have got filtered out after they migrated to our service, and only the clean mails is there. So this way we have had a lot of success stories of customers who have migrated to our service and whose inbox is very clean. Spams get filtered properly, and we have had many customers also migrate from G Suite to our service, and they are quite happy with the spam filtering. So that's why we are very confident of our spam filtering. So when you send out mail, the mail should go to the recipient's inbox. Okay, and again, we have many customers who have told us that in their previous mail service, they have to keep on calling their customer or whoever the recipient and request them to keep checking the spam folder for the mail which was sent. Now, this is very embarrassing. It's like, admitting to your contact with whom you're corresponding that, look, my mail service is very poor. It will land up in your spam folder. You please check it. So in our case, we do a lot of outgoing spam filtering. We maintain the reputation of our outgoing servers. We do many things to ensure that your mail will be going to your recipient's inbox. We have a file storage module. We have realized that, again, this is very important for our customers because along with mail, they also need to manage files. And since mail is in the cloud for a lot of them, we also give the file storage module in the cloud. It has all the required features like, ease of use, a friendly user interface, folders and permissions, sharing of links, again with permissions, link expiry. You can have online editing of standard Office file formats. So many such features are available. It can also be mounted as a drive on your system. And after that, you can do, once it's mounted as a drive on your system, you can double click on files, you can drag and drop files and folders. So all these things are possible. And uh, so with the fine-grained permissions and the fact that the space is treated as a gross aggregate space in the control of the company rather than the control of individual users in the company, you have a lot of security. You have you are rid of problems like employees deleting files and things like that, because we've got all these fine-grained permissions. So therefore, all this improves user productivity, and it protects your company also. Now, email archival is very, very important. Okay. See, in the old days, you had typewriters, and you would have a carbon copy, which would taken with every letter which was typed out, and this would become your office copy, and you would always have this for reference. Now, in the when correspondence has shifted to email, unfortunately, this carbon copy, like the old years, is lacking. Whereas in our case, the email archival facility module that we have gives this facility to our customers, and they have found it very, very useful. They find that it protects them because it acts as one is a reference for all old emails. It acts as a backup. So if anybody happens to lose their data, their laptop, or their PST is corrupted, the the mails of that person can be recovered from the archive. It can also be used to monitor and to do a quick quality check, sanity check on what is the kind of mails and the responses going out. So it serves multiple purposes and it really protects your company. We have had a customer here who is who finds it very, very useful as it protects them from litigation. In the sense they have old mails which are readily available, which can be produced in court in case of any litigation as evidence. We have the option of a hybrid service with Google and Microsoft. Now, what happens is that in a company which is on one of these services, it is generally found that about anywhere from uh, 50 to maybe 60-70% of the users do not use any of the high-end features which come with these services, okay, or the modules. They are just sending and receiving mail. So what happens is that when you're paying premium pricing for these modules, for those users also, you're wasting money simply. So what you can do is that you can have the power users, or for example, maybe your senior management on one of these services, and you can move all the others to our service with the same domain name. Okay, and so the people who need the power features, the extra modules, they get it and they are happy. And those who don't need it, they can be on our service, and you're cutting costs. So everybody gets whatever they want. You're saving a lot of money. We have had a customer in Navi Mumbai, a bank. They are saving about 30 lakhs a year. So we have got many customers who are hybrid with both Google and Microsoft. It works very well. Just some extra setup has to be done, which can be done from the admin interface on both the sides. And it works very smoothly with the same domain name. Your recipient with whom you're corresponding won't know that all this is happening in the background. Okay, and you can also economize a lot. Uh, Telephonic support. See, email is something for which support is required, and telephonic support is also very, very important. Because what happens is that, see, India is a multilingual company and we are not native English speakers. Okay, so for people to keep writing out long emails and describing the problem is very difficult. And we have seen that many times it is much, much better, more efficient and faster to just get on a call with the customer and solve the problem, understand the problem and solve the problem, or to convey our point, rather than keep sending mails which are sort of not properly understood or something is missed out. So because without that, there'll be a lot of frustration with the customers, with the users. Okay, they feel their problems are not getting solved. We feel that they are not communicating properly. So telephonic support avoids all this. So this is one example of to show that telephonic support is important. So this is a customer who was migrating to our service, and there was some issue with their previous mail service provider, and they wrote to that the previous service provider provided only email support, and so these people were asking for um, a phone number so that they could call and discuss, but the other company said that we do not offer phone support. So this way it keeps on happening like this. So these are some of our customers. As you can see, they are all over India, across various businesses, different types of organizations. We've got large, we've got small. Of course, these are the more well-known companies. But we do have a lot of small and medium enterprises also. So, for example, we've got here Repco Home Finance in Chennai, Altum Credo in Pune, ASC Infratech and DBS Lifestyle in the NCR region, Eastern Foods in Kerala, and Maini and Congovi in Bangalore, Marshall CNC in Ludhiana. We've got Bauer Compressor and in Pune, Jockey is our customer, Rainbow Packaging Industries in Haridwar. So this way, we've got a lot of companies who are our well-known brands who are our customers. Many of them, as you can see, who are in the banking financial services sector, have audited us, and they conduct regular surveillance audits also. And so therefore, you can be very sure that you're getting a quality mail service, well-regarded mail service, which has a track record. Many of our customers have been with us for many, many years. Like MTR Foods has been our customer now for about 9 years. Bangalore Metro Rail for about 3 years now. Kurlon also for another close to 5 years. Similarly, Suryodaya Bank for about 5 years. So this way, a lot of Kumar Organic Products has been our customer for about, I think, 7 years now. So a lot of our customers have been with us for a very long time, and this should give you a lot of confidence to opt for our mail service. So that's it from my side. Thank you very much.